In Australia, a new player has entered the scene and it's making a big move. Introducing the Xpeng G6, a car that's taking on the Tesla Model Y and winning in nearly every way. Could Tesla's dominance in the electric SUV market be slipping away? How did this new arrival manage to outshine such a well-known brand? To know more about this and to see why the Xpeng G6 is pulling ahead of the Tesla Model Y, stay tuned to this video. Let's take a look at how the newly launched Xpeng G6 compares to the popular Tesla Model Y, especially now that the G6 is arriving in Australia soon. Deliveries are expected in October with two versions available, a short-range model offering 435 kilometers of range, which is similar to the Tesla Model Y. Pricing for the G6 hasn't been officially released yet, but car sales suggest it will start around $53,000 for the short-range version. The long-range G6 with the range of 570 kilometers is expected to cost about $60,000. For comparison, the Tesla Model Y standard range in Australia costs around $56,000, but you need to also pay extra fees like an order fee of $1,400 and a buyer fee of $400. If you want additional features like different paint colors or wheels, the price quickly jumps to around $60,000. Meanwhile, the G6 includes everything as standard, no extra charges for upgrades. The G6 not only offers better range than the Model Y, but it also charges much faster. Its 800-volt architecture allows for rapid charging from 10 to 80% in just 16 minutes, provided you have the right charger. In fact, the only car in Australia that charges faster than the G6 is the Porsche Taycan. Overall, the G6 competes with the Tesla Model Y, Hyundai Ioniq 5, Kia EV6, and Ford Mustang Mach-E, offering impressive specs at a competitive price. So now let's talk about how the G6 stacks up against some other electric vehicles, such as the Subaru Solterra, the Toyota bZ4X, and the Tesla Model Y. While the first two are worth mentioning, most people are leaning towards the Model Y, so that's the most relevant comparison. Honestly, the G6 is in a completely different league compared to the Solterra and bZ4X. It's simply a better car overall. So how does the G6 compare to the Model Y? Well, in many ways, it's an improvement. First, the G6 has a softer ride and better handling, especially in the rear-wheel drive version, which is available in Australia right now. A performance all-wheel drive version will be available on next year, but for now, the rear-wheel drive G6 offers a more comfortable driving experience. One big advantage of the G6 is the 7-year warranty, nearly double Tesla's 4-year coverage. Plus, the battery warranty is standard at 8 years or 160,000 kilometers. When it comes to paint options, Xpeng offers 6 colors with no extra cost for metallic paint, unlike Tesla, where extra charges apply for different paint choices. In terms of performance, the G6 is slightly faster, going from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in about 6.1 seconds compared to the Model Y 6.9 seconds. It also packs more power with 230 kilowatts and 440 newton meters of torque. Both cars weigh about the same with similar long-range specs, and the G6 even comes with a heated steering wheel. The G6 offers more comfort, better features, and faster performance than the Model Y, all at a competitive price. The Tesla Model Y doesn't have some of the features that set the G6 apart, particularly when it comes to the cabin and design. After seeing the G6 in person at the Melbourne EV show and in China, I can say the interior is slightly nicer with ambient lighting and unique textures that give it a more premium feel. It's not a huge difference, but it is noticeable. In terms of looks, I think the G6 is more attractive than the current Model Y. It's also packed with tech. 12 cameras, 12 ultrasonic sensors, and 5 high-def M-Wave radar units that really enhance its driving features. These sensors improve functions like parking assist, which is incredibly precise. The G6 can detect parking spots you wouldn't even notice, and its 360-degree camera makes parking a breeze. One standout feature the Model Y lacks is a vehicle-to-load capability. This means the G6 can power devices like your TV or fridge during a power outage, or even be used for camping. Another advantage is the G6 comes with advanced autopilot as a no-cost feature, while Tesla charges extra. The G6 also has a bigger battery, offering 570 kilometers of range compared to the Model Y's 533. Plus, it charges much faster, with up to 315 kilowatt charging speed compared to the Model Y's 170. It even won a recent EV test in Europe, outperforming 18 other cars in range and charging speed. Another key difference between the G6 and the Tesla Model Y is how quiet and smooth the ride is. The G6 is noticeably quieter inside with a softer suspension, making for a more comfortable experience. The seats are also praised for being a bit more comfortable than the Model Y, but that might depend on your personal preference. The G6 comes with wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, something many Model Y owners have missed. It also preheats the battery en route for optimal charging, similar to the Model Y, ensuring faster charging when you arrive at the station. With 20-inch wheels included as standard, the G6 still delivers 570 kilometers of range, and despite the larger wheels, reviewers have found the ride quality to be excellent. Other notable features include a speed warning that can be easily turned off with one touch, rear cross traffic alert, and a 5-star safety rating from the Euro NCAP. The G6 boasts a 5-star safety rating, making it one of the safest cars on the road. It comes equipped with an 18-speaker premium sound system, including 2 amplifiers and a subwoofer. The G6 can tow up to 1.5 tons and offers a 571-liter boot, which is slightly smaller than the Tesla Model Y, but still larger than many SUVs like the BMW X3. Standard features include a heat pump, 4 USB ports, and 2 cooled wireless charging trays to prevent smartphones from overheating. So how is the cool luxury features? The headrests have built-in speakers. The G6 also has dual climate control with pollen filter and semi-autonomous cruise control, along with a hands-free gesture-controlled tailgate. In terms of tech, the G6 is powered by a NVIDIA Orin X processor and a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8155P chipset, making its infotainment system one of the fastest available. It offers 4 levels of regenerative braking and comes with preloaded apps like Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV, YouTube, and Disney Plus on its 15-inch screen. The car features adaptive cruise control, lane centering, and blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, and a 360-degree parking camera, which is missing from the Tesla Model Y. With its Michelin Sport EV tires, the G6 ensures a quiet and smooth ride. Colors include graphite gray, midnight black, silver frost, and fiery orange, which also has subtle purple flecks for a standout look. From what I've seen, the G6 and Tesla Model Y are 2 of the safest electric vehicles you can buy. With its triple-layer structure, structural battery pack, and gigacasting, the G6 is designed for exceptional safety. Many cars have safety features that don't work well, and people often turn them off because they're annoying. However, in reviews of the G6, all the features work perfectly, no beeping or irritating alerts. One unique feature is the non-round steering wheel, which only one reviewer mentioned as a negative, but most people seem to like. The G6 is a smaller boot compared to the Model Y, but the difference is minimal. Now here's something to consider. There is a new version of the Tesla Model Y called the Juniper coming next year. No one knows exactly when it'll arrive. Maybe January, maybe March, but honestly, even with this update, I doubt it'll have the range of features that the G6 offers. For example, will Tesla add 315 kilowatt fast charging? That's unlikely. Could they significantly boost the power or increase the range from 455 kilometers to 570? Possibly, but I wouldn't bet on it. Will they add a 360-degree camera or rear cross-traffic alert? Maybe, but again, we can't be so sure. Right now, the G6 is miles ahead of the Model Y in terms of features, making it a much better deal. You'd have to be a die-hard Tesla fan to choose the Model Y over the G6. Hey, we hope you liked today's video. Please make sure you comment down below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.